Hillsong worship song is called That's the Power. I'm going to show you how to play it on the acoustic. Alright, so this song, a little subscriber request from my friend Tony C. So it's a super easy song. It's 4 chords. The original song is done in B flat, so we would put the capo on the 3rd fret, and then you would play the chords I'm about to show you. But for this lesson, I'm just going to bring it up a little bit, 2 frets to put the capo on the 5th fret. I'm going to play the same strings, or play the same chords. So just a reminder, if you wanted to make sure you're playing along with the recording, with the key that they play it in, just keep the capo on the 3rd fret. So the chords we need 4 chords. We need the G chord. We need the C chord. We need the E minor chord. And then the last chord we need is the D chord, which you can do just, that D sus, or if you wanted to do that 3-finger D, either one will work. So I'm going to walk you through just some rhythm, some strumming, a basic strumming pattern initially for this song, and then we can get into a little bit of finger picking. Just some finger picking you can do for maybe that first intro, the first verse, and the first chorus. So let's look at the strumming. The intro and the verses, they're going to be the same chords, same strumming. So that intro is going to sound like this. So the song's in 4/4 timing, so it's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. So we're just gonna ride that progression into the verse. So the verse sounds something like this. There's a name that levels mountains, carves out highways through the sea. I've seen its power unravel battles right in front of me. And then that'll just keep going through the rest of that first verse. So the strumming again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. So just stick with that kind of soft rhythmic driving pattern for this first verse. And one thing you could do, if you wanted to, you could add that little hammer on to the E minor. You're hammering your 2 fingers onto the strings. I think I've got a couple lessons on this. I'll link them in the cards up here and in the description, but kind of adds a little bit of dynamics and a little something to kind of change up that chord progression. You don't want to be hammering on every single E minor, but just kind of mix it up. Maybe just kind of every other one, or whatever you feel. So then that will get us into the chorus. The chorus is going to be really that same chord progression, except we're going to add a G on the end. So that's the power of your name. Just a mention makes a way. Giants fall and strongholds break, and there is healing. That's the power that I claim. It's the same that rolled away. There's no power like the mighty name of Jesus. Yeah, yeah. You do that little interlude there, you're just going back to that same verse chord progression of E minor, D, and then the C. So we're just doing, for this chorus, we're just doing 4 down strums on each chord. So that's the 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4. And then that'll go into verse 2. Verse 2 is the same as verse 1. The chorus 2 will be the same as chorus 1, the one that we just did. And then we'll get into the bridge here. Well, we'll get into the interlude first. So the interlude, you're just gonna hang on to this G, just down strums. And for the bridge, the first bridge, bridge 1, you're just gonna hang on to the G also. So let me just show you coming out of that last chorus. There's no, it's the same that rolled the grave. There's no power like the mighty name of Jesus. Interlude. I see you taking ground. I see you press ahead. And your power is dangerous to the enemy's camp. You still do miracles, and you will do what you said. For you're the same God now as you've always been. Bridge 2. So I'll get to the bridge 2 in a minute. But for that bridge 1, you're just doing down strums on the G. Nothing crazy, you can do just down strums. If you wanted to add in, you know, kind of like a do 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 do, I see you press ahead. You can just do a G to like that G sus if you wanted to. So I see you taking ground. I see you press ahead. Your power is dangerous to the enemy's camp. You still do miracles. You will do what you said. You're the same God now that you've always been. So that's just an option if you wanted to add that G to the G sus in there for the bridge 1. And then for the bridge 2, we're getting back into our chorus chord progression, which is going to be your spirit breaking out, your kingdom moving in, your victory claims the ground that the enemy had. You still do miracles, you will do what you say, for you're the same God now as you've always been. And then that goes right back into the chorus. So that bridge 2, you're just doing the same chord progression as the chorus. So that shows you the song. Let me just jump back to that first verse and go through just maybe some easy finger picking. So I'm going to get into my finger picking position here on the right hand side. If you're brand new to finger picking, I've got some lessons I've done. I'll put them up here and then also in the description. They'll give you a much further breakdown, a much more detailed breakdown than what I'm going to do now. But this is what I'm doing. I'm just going to go start in that E minor. So E minor is going to go like this. Thumb, thumb, pointer, middle. D, thumb, pointer, middle, pointer. C, thumb, thumb, So verse 1. There's a name that levels mountains and carves out highways through the streets. See, I've seen its power ravel battle right in front of me. Something like that if you wanted to. And then on this C, when you go E minor, D, C, if you wanted to kind of add that hammer onto that D chord there with your pointer finger, you're hammering onto the G string, which is basically just like your D chord. So, and then go right into that E minor. Kind of sounds like what they're doing in the song. So that's just something super simple you could do on the acoustic to fingerpick it, and you can use that same pattern for that chorus too. So yeah, that shows you guys how to play the song. I hope it helps you out. I'll have the chord charts on my Patreon page, which I'll link in the description. If you need the chord charts, you can go there. And yeah, if you have questions, definitely let me know. Leave a comment down below. Let me know what you're struggling with. And love y'all. Catch you soon.